All right, and welcome to another Wednesday night edition of A Dash of Life. I am your host, Dash, and tonight's special guest is Torrey Robinson, a Twitch streamer, gamer, you name it, he's done it. We're going to get him on in just a minute, but I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel as of right now, and I'm happy to say we are at 192 subscribers right before I jumped on. That is so awesome. I didn't even I didn't even think we'd get that far. I'm shooting for 200 and we were shooting for 260 by October 2nd, which is pretty good. That's my birthday, but I just, if we hit that 260 mark, awesome. I'll still dye my hair blonde and dye the beard, dye the whatever it is. If we hit 260, that's the next goal, the next stretch goal. If we hit 260, I dye the hair blonde, the eyebrows blonde, the beard blonde, just for you guys. So we're going to bring on Torrey here in just a moment as soon as he's watching, and then we'll get started. If you haven't checked out A Dash of Life just yet, go check it out on YouTube. We've got lots of things. We've got lots of past conversations with people that I've worked in the military with and that I grew up with, as well as we've got Marvel, football, sports, you name it. It's all on the channel. It's all about life, whether it's just getting a good job or whatnot, but or being an entrepreneur or starting your own business or whatever the case may be. It's all on there. Go check out the past ones, like and subscribe to the channel, and let's see if we can get Torrey on here in just a second. Okay, Torrey, if you're out there, come on, buddy. And let's see if we can invite him. And we'll get going. We sent the invite out. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. It looks like the fall is coming. So hopefully we can get it going and finally have some cooler weather here, at least in Oklahoma. We're just going to wait for Torrey to show up. Once he's watching, we'll invite him to come on and go from there. So Torrey, if you're out there, let us know so we can get going and talk about your Twitch channel, which I'm very excited to be talking about tonight. And a lot of other things going on. We got some great stuff coming up again in October. We're going to be having Thomas Golightly back to talk about mental health with athletes. A lot of that's going on in the news and in the world right now. A lot of athletes dealing with mental health issues, and that's what he specializes in. So we'll be bringing him on in October. I've got a comic book artist coming as well. I'm excited to talk to. He started his own comic. He's a comic book artist, so we'll be having him coming up in October. Of course, we still got all the good football stuff for you, and we'll be watching for maybe some basketball talk soon. We'll see how that goes, but love that you guys are enjoying coming out on the Wednesday nights to talk with us, watch, leave us some questions. Always like the interaction when we're talking. It makes it more fun. So if you got any questions while we're doing this tonight, let us know, and we'll go from there. So just waiting on Torrey, and we'll get going. All right, Torrey, if you're out there, buddy, let's go. While we're waiting on him, is there anything that you guys want to ask me? Let me know. Feel free. If there's anything that you want to see, if there's anybody you want me to interview, please let me know in the comments. We've had some people. We had a great show this past Monday. Are you on your computer or are you on your phone? All right, let's see. Because you got to open it up full. That way I can actually see that you're watching, because it is not allowing me to invite you for some reason. All right, try switching over to your phone and then putting it on landscape that way, and then that way when you open it, it'll say that you're actually viewing. For some reason, it doesn't work well through the computer and the phone for some reason. I don't know why, because it's not showing that it's showing that you're typing, but it's not showing that you're actually viewing. So let's see if I can do that. So, like I said, while we're getting him set up, if there's anybody you want me to interview, like we said, I had a good show on Monday with a new friend of mine, Jared, about professional wrestling and his business. So go check that out. That'll be on YouTube tomorrow. And I'm going to bring on patient with us. There we go.
All right, now I take the headset off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
I hate technology, dude.
That out. All right, now I gotta find somewhere to put this phone.
All right. We'll get set up here and we'll get going.
All right.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. You know what? This is gonna do. This is gonna be it right here. Set up.
There we go. So, you are a Twitch streamer. Can you explain now for those people that don't know what a Twitch streamer is? Can you kind of give us an idea of what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. So a Twitch, it's a melting pot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a melting pot of all types of things. You have people cooking. You have people playing video games, of course, which is my main thing. You have people just talking to other people like you and I are talking right now. You have people reading books, doing homework, doing projects, science projects, and what have you. And anybody and everybody can watch as long as you have a Twitch account. Unfortunately, that's like the only downside of Twitch is not everybody can have access to it unless you have an account, which is free, but you just have to sign up for it.
So like I know I have a Twitch because I watch certain shows on Twitch. It's almost like YouTube. If someone were to like, do you get if someone's to subscribe to your channel, say through Amazon, because I believe Amazon, you get a free Twitch.
Yes.
Is that available for your channel as well?
That is available for my channel. Actually, majority of my streamers, the folks who come watch me are friends through a community that I go through, and we all use our Prime channels to follow each other and subscribe to each other.
And you can gift a subscription through Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. You can like
it'll be down at the subscription button, and it's just you hit subscribe, and you can use your free Prime use once a month, I believe, and use that on any available streamer out there that's in Twitch.
That's pretty cool. What made you decide Twitch? Oh, I mean, because YouTube and Twitch are kind of the same thing, if I'm not mistaken, for the most part. I think with Twitch you can live stream right away instead of where YouTube you have to have so many subscribers, I believe, or something. Is that correct?
So did I live? So I did YouTube for a brief moment. I did it with a buddy of mine because we both started streaming together, and once and we were able to live stream our gameplay and everything, camera play and all that stuff through PlayStation. Once PlayStation 5 came out, I was able to get my hands on it. That's when I decided to move over to the PC world and continue streaming through YouTube. Once I learned that YouTube, the amount of time I had to put into YouTube to get at least 500 subscribers was a lot of work, and I'm not willing to put that much effort into it, honestly. It's a hobby, but I want people to enjoy my hobby, but I want to put that much work into my hobby for me to become a part-time job or a secondary job.
Right.
So Twitch made it seem more easier to just maintain an audience. If somebody wants to come watch me, they can. If they don't have to. If they like what they see, they can subscribe and follow me, and then I made moves that way.
Yeah. So do you have standard nights like when you are online for them to, or is it every day that you're gaming, or is it just a certain days?
I game every day for practice because I was playing Call of Duty, and if you stop playing that for over a week, you might lose a little bit. You get a little rusty. So I stream only on right now Fridays and Saturdays, and that's 8 o'clock is standard Central Standard Time.
So and what do you like about, or what drew you just to gaming and doing and live streaming anyways? I mean, we've seen like we've seen them, but what was it that said, I want to do this?
So for me, it was mainly boredom. Obviously I play video games all the time, and I was like, and I've seen friends do it. They're like, yeah, I stream, I play this and that and the third. and people come watch me. I was like, and my son who's 6, he watches people play video games all the time. I was like, man, I'm like, people getting paid just to sit here and play video games. Kind of like a video game. Like, why can I not do that? And I was like, I can.
Yeah.
Need the material, and got the material. I'm still learning. I've only been doing it for about 10 months now. So I'm always learn more and to better the stream, because the military life is not always going to be there for me. It ends relatively soon. So if I can make a full-time job after this, I have zero problem doing that.
Yeah. I knew you were close. How close are you to retirement?
3 years left.
Yeah. For the folks out there that didn't know, Torrey and I worked together at Tinker and the Air Force together, and I've been watching him live stream his or when he posted to Facebook and things like that. But I'm going to, if you can, when we're done with this tonight, if you can like put a link to your Twitch channel in the comments of this, that way we can get it out to more people. But I enjoy it. Like, I'll sit there, like sometimes you'll post it onto to Facebook, and I'll just sit there and just enjoy listening to you guys banter back and forth, especially some of the games. It's something that I try to shy away from my son, the banter, obviously. Yeah. But is that some of the best part of it, is getting to smack talk a little bit?
Yeah. So the people I play with, another member that's on Twitch, his name is Real Golden Bowden. We've met each other at Tinker. He was a personnelist, and we just clicked, and our chemistry is really well when we play together. And so you would see us go back and forth more than anybody that I play with, just because we know each other well enough to do it. So typically when I play, I don't know, I don't really banter as much. I don't talk that much crap. I don't swear as much. But when it's somebody I do know, it's gloves off or over a video.
That's great. I mean, but that's what makes it fun, I think, is when you can actually just, have the talking and get going back and forth, because it just makes it, to me, I'm not, I mean, I play, you give me NCAA football and I will play all day long. You know what I'm saying? I get on, me and my son will play Call of Duty, and he will just wipe the floor with me. And I want to say some of those words, but I can't.
Right.
Is that your favorite one, or do you dabble in all different games, or is it just that specific game that you're playing currently?
Is my bread and butter right now. I've ventured off to play other games. I've tried the one that everybody else play, Apex Legends, another first-person shooter. Mainly first-person shooters. I started playing RTSs. They're slow rolling at times, so I didn't want to have people like sit there and look at me play RTS for that long period of time and get bored of my gameplay, or bored of me for that matter. I'm more focused on the gameplay than talking and chatting. And a new game just came out, Deathloop. I don't know if you heard of that game just yet, but it got high ratings. I just haven't got a chance to play it. I have it. It was a gift to me, but I just haven't got a chance to get around to it to stream that.
So what would you, I mean, like you said, when on Twitch, they're cooking, talking, reading. What would you suggest to anybody that wanted to start their own Twitch channel? Just what kind of advice would you give them to start off? Like you said, you're kind of new, but it's still good to hear the kind of advice you could give.
I would say do something that you love, and don't strive away from it. Like, don't do it because somebody else is doing it. Don't go that way. Like, oh, everybody's doing this, so I'm gonna do it. Do what you like to do.
Right.
And enjoy it.
That's awesome. So now that you've got your Twitch, you said that's kind of where you would like to go with a full-time job. I mean, I wasn't going to do that with the YouTube. I really wasn't. And then a couple of people was like, oh, just go on there and you can be monetized and things like that. Yeah. Do you find it at times stressful if you don't get viewers, or are you just okay with what you're doing?
So when I first started, I was all about trying to get affiliated, which is the term I think they use in the Twitch world. And basically, you have a certain bunch of challenges you have to follow and guidelines you have to make before you even start getting monetized and paid. And I was all about getting that out. And then once I got it, I was like, cool. Now how do I get paid for this? And then I learned that that's another grind that you have to do, where you got to get people follow, subscribe, give you cheers and bits, which is like virtual money that turns out to be real money at the end of the day. And then once you get there's so much money, you get a check in the mail or direct deposit. And I was all about that at first. I was like, oh, I wanted this, I need this, I want this, I need this. And then that's not who I was. That's not. I'm like, I just enjoy gaming, and I like people. If people want to watch me game, that's why I put myself out there. So
So it makes it a little bit less, yeah, makes it less stressful than if you just kind of just, I feel like sometimes, and people watching, and I'm sure, I feel like I get myself caught up into it sometimes where I'm like, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this. And then there's my wife, and she's like, just let it, just do it.
mm-hmm.
Don't, I sometimes get wrapped up in. And I was talking with Young not too long ago, kind of the same thing. So yeah, I think I should just, but I don't know about me, because I do want that and to come towards me. But I think if as long as I relax, when I haven't stressed out about it, things happen. And when I'm stressing, it's like that's when it's worse. Um, so now that we're done, you're 3 years from the Air Force. You're not still here in Oklahoma? You did PCS, correct?
I PCS along with a retrain as well. Became a personnelist. Thought it would be a break, and it's really not a break as I thought. Grass is not greener, but it's just as fun as being a defender. I mean, I wouldn't change for the world because I get to see my kids every day, take them to school, pick them up. But yeah, so they brought me down to Texas at Randolph at the headquarters of AFPC, and so now I work crew chief assignments.
Oh, nice.
So if you know any crew chiefs out there that getting hemmed up or stuck somewhere, I mean, talk to.
All right, I'll see what I think I might know a couple of them. Is that where you want to? Is that where you want to retire there in Texas, or you want to travel still? Or
so the plan is to move to either towards the East Coast and or Colorado. Colorado due to the IT jobs that are out there, along with jobs here in San Antonio for IT. But whichever one has the better opportunities for myself and my family is where we're going to navigate towards.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope soon, one of these years, that I will actually get to move down to San Antonio. I'm kind of with you. The wife and I have talked about Colorado as well. We love the mountains, and we talked about Texas and some other places. So Texas is where San Antonio would be if I have my choice and the wife doesn't beat me up. San Antonio would be my choice, but we do like the mountains as well.
Right.
So we've talked a lot of places. But that's awesome. I'm so glad that you got to cross train and I mean, not that you didn't like being a defender, but sometimes it's good to test out other parts of the military.
Absolutely. That's my main focus is to try something different, see if I like it. If I don't, well, I only got 4 more years left of it, so just do the 4 years and call it quits.
Yeah, and you got a wonderful family. I know that, and it is good to finally be able to stay home with them and do that with them, because I know the ops tempo for us was crazy. So
it's high, still high to this day.
Yeah, and that's why I like being a stay-at-home dad now. I mean, I did my, the wife and I talked about it, and I was like, it's just, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I mean, I did my 20 plus years, and I even worked afterwards, but I was like, I want to enjoy. We got 2 young girls that I want to be able to raise this time around. I want to be able to be a part of their lives. So I'm glad that you get a chance to be with your kiddos and wife as well. What is she doing now?
So she's actually currently working as a teacher's assistant / librarian assistant, and maybe soon as a full-time teacher, because due to COVID, a teacher won't be want to work. So she might take her slot as a full-time pre-K teacher.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what my wife's pre-K, and so hats off to the teachers and hats off to her, for having to, it's been trying times. So I did a show on the teachers not too long ago, just praising them because they are heroes.
Absolutely.
To have to deal with the stress going on and still take care of kids and things like that. So hats off to your wife, buddy. So what else you got planned on just in life in general besides the Twitch channel and the military?
So besides that, I'm currently working on my bachelor's degree in sports health and science through American Military University. Goal with that is to be the dietitian or nutritionist, whichever one makes me more. Yeah. That's more of a personal choice due to life, family issues, people having passing away for high blood pressure. I feel like if I can get a hold of it, of the information that we all missed out on, can divvy it out to my family, make sure we build longevity within my family and then within the community as well.
Oh, that's great, man. Man, I'm so happy for you, and just the things that you've accomplished. Just even just the Twitch channel and getting your degree. That's pretty awesome. So I would like to have you back. Maybe we'll be able to do like a Twitch thing. I'm looking into it. I started looking into it after I saw you really getting into it. So I might do some things like that as well. But I don't know. But I'd like to have you back
Absolutely.
where we can talk more about the gaming and things like that. I just wanted to get everybody out there to notice who you are and know that you have a channel. So like I said, if you can put it in the comments, a link, that way we can get people to subscribe to your channel and things like that.
Perfect. I can do that. I'm gonna actually get it set up right now so I'll drop it there on the computer since the computer actually works that way.
Well, thanks for coming on tonight, buddy. We'll get another show going. I appreciate you coming on and giving me 15, 20 minutes of your time.
I appreciate it.
And I'm glad that you're doing so well, and hopefully we'll get to see each other soon.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Likewise.
All right, guys, that was Torrey. He's a Twitch streamer. Like he said, there's so many different opportunities that you can do on Twitch. I'm going to have him put in his information to follow him. If you're a Call of Duty gamer watching, like I said, he puts some of the stuff on my Facebook. It's just fun to watch him. So go check him out. Give him a shout out. But appreciate you coming on tonight. Thanks for coming out and watching me on a Wednesday night. If you haven't gone, go subscribe to the Dash of Light channel. Like I said, there's so many things on there that you can watch, from sports to comics to just the everyday life of my friends and people I grew up with, and military friends just like Torrey. So go check it out. Leave us a kind word, and I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Remember what I say. Take care of one another, love one another, and I'll see you next video.